Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, and it's been a while since my last video. I was going to be probably doing a Duel Links video at some point recently. I was literally about to go play Duel Links and noticed on Steam that this was like the most recently released game, and I was just like, what? I was just freaking out. So we're getting there in Master Duel. We're going to be opening up the bundles, though I wanted to, like, I've already tried to shoot this video a couple times. I grabbed Ash Lolly. I grabbed Gear Town here. I grabbed obviously Ash Lolly sleeve, and then this waifu. I don't know if this waifu is Bondo because I've never seen this card before. I just grabbed it anyways. Also, I wanted to point out the fact that your buddy or whatever is called mate. There's obviously insinuations that could happen there. Obviously insinuations that you don't want to happen there. So I feel like there's a bad choice of words. Yes, I know mate is just like teammate or friend or whatever, but there's also the other word for what that means. So I'm just saying, kind of a weird choice of words when you could have said used any other word literally in the English dictionary. But let's just get into it. I don't know, let's save Ash Blossom for the end. Hopefully something good. I mean, literally almost every card's in the pack, so they have this set up to where you can see that there's something special, I'm assuming, in those two packs back there. Don't know how I feel about that, assuming it's only gold. Though I mean, Duel Links has the triple creep, wink explosion, hieroglyphs, flashing lights, all that nonsense. So I guess it still has fanfare there, but can we do one at a time? Okay, thank you. How many cards per pack? 8 per pack. Interesting. And it wants me to... Ooh, cool. Still only rare, but of course vampires were a big deal in Duel Links a long time ago. Obviously, I don't think they're played anymore, but they were big meta. Okay, we got aliens, mirror resonator, wicked breaking flamberge bow. You can't really see them as well as you can with Duel Links, because of course you'd have to actually just do this if you want to see the card, whereas in Duel Links they're just in your face. I'm not familiar with this. Time Thief Chrono Quarter, one of the cards that are in the regular TCG, not in Duel Links. During your opponent's battle phase, you contribute this card. The next battle damage you take from an opponent's monster's attack this turn is inflicted to your opponent instead. If a face-up Exceed monster you control leaves the field by card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Okay, so it's alright. We got a waifu here. Cataclysmic Circumpolar Blania. If you face a water monster you control destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can send one random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. Okay, it's an interesting card. And it's a special summon as well on a huge monster, huge in quotations, monster, so that's alright. Oh, that's what, I couldn't see the X up there. I kept pressing escape except the X. My recording thing is blocking it. It's up there in the corner. Crystal Conclave. Okay, that's Crystal Beast, we know that. And Parallel World Fusion. Ooh, Giga. Your Geiger. Ooh, oh my god. That's like add insult to injury. Amazoness Onslaught. Like, if you've never watched my Duel Links series, recently I went back to go open up the box that had Amazoness Onslaught in it. And I think I only got one Amazoness Onslaught. Like, all the years of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't own one, and then finally went back to that pack to get one. I feel like I did not get any more than one Amazon's Onslaught, which is not even a rare card in that game. I feel like it almost might even be a normal, but it's probably a rare, like it is here. Like, very insulting. Second pack in the game, Amazon's Onslaught. Oof. Ooh, Dragon Maids, Najaro, Legendary Atlantean Tridon, DD Oracle King D Arc, which triple Ds are, I don't know if they're big in Duel Links right now. Just the person I watched loves triple D, but I think that's a decent deck in Duel Links right now. Son of Valen, Dryas. Not familiar with this. This is a Link 1 that requires a level 4 lower plant monster. That's easy. If this card is Link summoned in the extra monster zone using Sunseed Genesis Loki as material, you can add 1 Sunvine spell trap from your deck to your hand. This card cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly, because it has no attack. Once per turn, if you take battle damage or effect damage, you can gain that much life point, and if you do, special summon 1 Sunvine monster from your extra deck. If you take battle or effect damage, that's confusing, I feel like, only because, also, is that Dark Verger as the icon? I don't know if that's his name or not. I might be off base there. But when, okay, it's only once per turn. Okay, never mind. I thought this was like ridiculous. Once per turn, if you take battle or effect damage, you can heal back up. So it cannot be attacked, but does not prevent them from attacking you. But when they attack you, you just gain the health back once, and then you can summon a Sunvine, whatever that is. Pendulum Halt, and Nacheria, some old Nacheria. If you have 3 or more face-up pendulum monsters with different names in your extra deck, draw 2. You cannot add cards from the deck to your hand for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. Okay. Let's just hit you with a big slide here. Okay, not as exciting as I thought. Oh, super rare in this pack. I was not expecting that. Also, there's a key. No! All I did was click. I didn't think it would do that. Whoops. We'll have to go back to that later. So I was just sliding down. That's not very satisfying, because I would expect like it should flick as fast as your mouse goes. So if you just slide it real quick, it should just flush. That would feel really nice. So we got Secret Sanctuary of the Spellcasters, Ancient Gear Tank, Factory of 100 Machines, Spriggan Brothers, Mermill, Abyssocia, Overlooked Fusion, oh, Melodis, Illusion. Melodies are of course pretty top tier right now in Duel Links. Hardened Armed Dragon. Again, don't know what this key is on. There was some red lightning there. Oh, and we got yellow glints, so we got glints too. Oh, what is that? Oh, we can actually see them. There's a super rares here and an ultra. What the heck? So give me these. Oh, see, that's how fast it should go. Like, what the heck? It should be as smooth as that. So starring Starling, cross-dimensional duel, and Nidhogg, Gene Raider, Boss of Ice. Okay, can we skip? We can't go in between the lines, thank you. Elemental Hero, Dark Neil. Snipes got heroes in here. And S-Force Showdown. Activate one of the following effects. Special summon 1 S-Force monster from your hand in defense position. Target 1 S-Force monster to graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can only use this card once per turn. Don't know what the S-Force cards are. And this is... okay, those are super rares. And there's a key. I don't know what keys do. So this is Mutant Arsenal. Cannot be special summoned except with the effect of Mutant's card. I don't know if that's how you want to pronounce it. If you just say Mutant or Mutant. Your opponent cannot target its card with trap effects. Okay. You only use each of the following effects of Mutant Arsenal once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand or field, then target one monster in the field, banish it. If this card in your opponent's possession is destroyed by a card effect, by an opponent's card, you can target one of your banished mutant spells added to your hand. Okay. And you are... Ooh, nice. Abyss Guide, Bisgunde. I was trying to make, I think, a level 3 water deck out of Mermill, the Mermill level 3s. Because they have a bunch of effects that I think bounce off of each other, specifically to go into level 3 exceeds pretty well, except for the fact that I think it was this. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a stupid missed timing effect, which is possibly the most infuriating thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the fact that timing can be missed. So stupid. If this card is discarded to the graveyard, you can target one Mermill monster in your graveyard except Mermill Abyssgund. Special summon that target. You can only use the effect of Abyssgund once per turn. So I think... Okay, what was the strategy here with this? There's a card that... Okay, no. You'd get them on the field, all special summoned. You used the Exceed to go into an Exceed, then use the Exceed's ability to throw this from the, the void that they go into when they get Exceeds to the graveyard, which counts as it being discarded to the graveyard. Because it was discarded via Exceed, it misses timing, which is so... Oh my god, it's so infuriating. Konami, why? Why does timing have to be a thing? And on ultra rare, sorry, I'm not in the loop. I don't know who this is. Meteor Black Comet Dragon. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm just gonna assume it's not good because it's a dragon. Okay, it's fusion as well. It's Red Eyes and another level 6. This card is fusion summoned. You can send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of that monster. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it, which would be Red Eyes. Okay, so use a Red Eyes and something else to fusion summon him. Chuck another Red Eyes from your deck to the graveyard to do, what, 12? I forget how much. It's 1250. I forget how much damage Red Eyes actually has. Is it 24 or 25? Like, I forget. And then if this dies, you can summon that. Summon either of the Red Eyes that you used to play this or that you threw away back onto the field. So it's not terrible. I mean, Red Eyes tech if you want a Red Eyes deck. So I guess it's not too bad. Okay, 2 blues. So maybe you have to do this at a specific pace. Okay, yeah, you have to. If you do it too fast. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's shines like that. Okay, cool. Vylon Matter, Altergeist Pixel, Elemental Saber Malo. Okay, so Elemental Sabers are in here, even though we have that special pack that we have unlocked for 24 hours that has Elemental Sabers in it, and I think it also has the Monarchs in it as well. So that means that cards from special hidden packs like that are in the master packs as well, meaning that there probably is only 6,000 plus cards and we're missing like 4,000 cards, which is unfortunate. So we got Harpy's Feather Rest here, which is nice because it's nice and hollow. Thank you. What are you? Infinitrack Mountain Smasher. You need 2 level 7s. I noticed that the cards are blurry sometimes. I don't know why. Like, the text looks blurry here. I don't know if I'm just crazy or what. See, the rest of the card looks... I'm not going to say it looks fine, because this kind of looks blurry too, and maybe even that to a certain extent. I'm assuming it's because of how the cards are made for this game, which, not to get into game dev talk, because I do know a bit about game dev now, I'm assuming that we have the card back as a game object, meaning it's just the black border and like the square and the white square. The text, the typing, the stars, the image, the text, and the attack and defense, the card text, are added to the card via code afterwards that is assigned to this card. So let's say this is card number 5000. So it's like the game knows that this is supposed to be card number 5000, so it adds this text, the type, blah blah, everything I said to it. So I'm assuming that possibly when it's adding all these things, their resolution for these things are low, which might be why they're blurry, I don't know. Anyways, going off of game dev talk, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can attach that monster to this card as material. You can use each of the following effects of Infinitrack Mountain Smasher once per turn. You can detach one material from this card. It gains 1000 attack. Okay, it gets 2 by default, more when it kills. So by default, it can become a 4100, which is crazy. This card is in the graveyard. You contribute 1 Machine Link monster, special summon the card in defense position, and it has a massive booty, which is like... This is a rare? Like, I would love this card in Duel Links. I wonder if this would be an ultra rare in Duel Links, or if it would still just be a rare. 2 level 7s. I'm just going to assume that in normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Summoning 2 level 7s in one turn is nothing. Summoning like 2 level 8 billions is probably nothing in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! So summoning 2 level 7s, big whoop. It comes out as a 2131. Booty is huge, but if it's able to kill something, it gains more material and it can just attach something constantly. It's only once per turn, so it doesn't really matter. So you're gonna dump one instantly anyway, so it's a 3131 off the gate, swinging into getting more material, meaning it's gonna become a 41 and just keep on swinging over, growing and growing. Because of course there's no protection on this. I don't know if there's any good machine protection in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, but I like this card. I would like to use this card. Solemn Great Rage, Fabled Catfish, and Time Thieves again. 4 keys again. Don't know what the keys are for. Oh, it's 2 blue lightning strikes. Anything special? Oh, Bacon Saver. Oh, nice. Dino Mist. We just got these in Duel Links, which just got them the other month. Ceratops, though we already got all this in Duel Links, so. Artifacts, of course. Cannot see that because the text is blurry because of their weird code. I'm just gonna blame it on the code that they're using, like their code's jank. I don't know if it's not necessarily the code, it's just the code accessing the files, the other game objects that they're using to put onto the overall game object. Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Dogoran. Is this actually an anti-kaiju? Because kaijus are just monsters that you can, like Lava Golem, they distribute off of your opponent's monsters to get rid of any nasty thing they have. You're giving them a kaiju in replacement for the nasty thing that they had on the board that you don't want to deal with. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be be special summoned from your hand while your opponent controls the kaiju monster. You can only control 1 kaiju monster. You can only control 1 kaiju monster. Once per turn, you can remove 2 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. Equip 1 kaiju monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. This card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of the kaiju monster equipped to it by this effect. Okay, so it is technically kind of anti-kaiju because it can only be played if they have a kaiju and it does weird kaiju stuff, related stuff, but I mean it's not that crazy and it's also just a normal, so oof. Nefty is a Sacred Preserver. Super Heavy Samurai, Swordsman, Last Resort. Erica the Rika Fairy. Nice, got Rika's in here. Of course we do, duh. After only when your opponent monster declares an attack, you can select 1 Ancient City Rainbow Runes from your deck and activate it. If your opponent had an active field spell when this card was activated, then draw 1. Don't know what this card is, unfortunately, so I cannot explain that. And of course, the beloved Bacon Saver. Oh, there's a golden glance on this. Only 2 lightning strikes, though. Okay, it's not gonna tell us if anything's special. Okay, I just held down. Okay, so a bunch of hollows in there, and we got a super rare. So Gladiator Lash. Activate only when you switch summon a Gladiator Beast monster. Your opponent discards one card of their choice. Okay. They could be bad for you because they could discard something that wants to be in the graveyard. Can almost not even read that because of the hollow. Terrain Tooth, Tsuchinoko. When this card is special summon, change all other special summon monsters on the field to face down defense position. You can only use the effect of Terrain Tooth, Tsuchinoko once per turn. And you, again, can't really even see that name. Jizukiru, my bad. The Star Destroyer Kaiju. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in attack position. Oh, this is a Kaiju? I guess for some reason I saw Kaiju but didn't think it was a Kaiju since we just saw the Kaiju fighter, dude. You can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. Wait. Tripping one monster they control. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can only control one Kaiju monster. When a card or effect is activated that targets one card and no other cards. Quick effect. You can move 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field, negate that effect, and if you can destroy one card in the field. Okay. And you, Groza Tyrant of Thunder. Tuner and non-tuner Fiend. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field, discard one monster, and if you do, negate that monster's effect until the end of this turn. You only use the effect of Groza once per turn. If a Fiend monster is sent from your hand, or from the hand to the graveyard, to your graveyard, except during damage step, you can apply one of the following effects to this card until the end of the turn. Cannot be destroyed by battle, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Ooh, we got purple, we got yellow glints. It's not showing us though, the cards though. Quick sweep. Another key as well. Vision Hero, Multiply Guy. We get to this at the end. Legendary Ebon Steed, Duel, Avatar Fist, Armored Agyo. I was really trying to read that without zooming in. Yeah, Dual Avatar Fist, Armored Agyo. Waking of the Sacred Beast, Tyrant Dino Fusion, Jam, Jam Breeding Machine, and a Holographic Dragoonity Legionnaire. And you are I don't know how to say this one. Lyrilisk? Bird Call? Take one Lyrilisk monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Then you can special summon one Lyrilisk monster with a different name from your hand. You can only activate one Lyrilisk Bird Call per turn. Okay. Don't know anything about that archetype. So. Oh, just a okay. What the? Utopia. Don't know which Utopia that is. Okay, nice. We got Flamebell Dragon, which is this burn card. We got Lamia, which whenever I see cards from Duel Links, it makes me like happy, but it's like, dude, Duel Links doesn't have any cards, so what? Of course, this game has all the cards. Like, what are you even thinking? Diamond Dust. Destroy as many water monsters on the field as possible, then inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each water monster destroyed, and send to the graveyard, but its effect. So 25 on your side. If you somehow can get their board full of waters, it's 5,000 damage maximum. Well, no. 6,000 maximum if somehow the special monster zones are water as well. But you're never gonna pull that off, and that's not even a kill, so. Gishki Natalia. Return of the Monarchs. Monarchs in here too. Searing Firewall, which is the larval token summoner. So first off, super we have is Key as well. Abyss Playhouse, Fantastic Theater. Don't really care about Abyss actors, but we'll read it anyway. You can refill one Abyss actor Pendulum Monster and one Abyss actor or Abyss script spell in your hand. Add one Abyss script spell from your deck to your hand with a different name than that revealed spell. While you control a Pendulum summoned Abyss actor Pendulum Monster, any monster effect activated by your opponent becomes destroy one set spell or trap your opponent controls. You can only use the effect of this once per turn. And Utopia. Why was Utopia a Utopia variant on the pack opening? Like, what does that even mean? Why was Utopia on the box, on the pack? I would expect Utopia, but we'll get to that. We'll get to her in a second. But why was he? It's just some you just see random. I don't know, staples or aces. I don't know if that card was an ace. Sometimes I don't know, but I'm not complaining because God, I have such a hard time with names today. Titaniel, Princess of the Camellias, which can't say the name right now for whatever reason, but I love these like princess flower cards. There's a bunch of them in Duel Links now. I love them even when it was only one or two of them in the game, so I'm all about this. When a card effect is activated that targets a card on the field, the quick effect, you distribute one face-up plant monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. It targets any card, so if they target their own card, you can still activate this effect as well, so cool. Can we get a run back on that one card? And there, of course, our Solemn Judgement. Secret card pack. Oh, does this unlock tunes? Does this just unlock all these packs? Oof, you're killing me, Konami. We missed that one super rare, but I don't know what it was. Was it this? I don't remember this. This is what it must have been. Yeah, all these other ones we saw, so it was this card. Toon Terror. When a spell/trap card or a monster effect is activated while you control both Toon World and a Toon monster, negate the activation. If you do destroy that card, you can only activate one Toon Terror per turn. Okay. It's alright. For tunes. Ooh, we've been going for 30 minutes. We're not even halfway done. We're like a third done, if that. Okay, 2 packs again. Single bolt. Okay, single bolt, except for the fact. Okay, held down, so that's why I did that. Okay, 2 super rares. This one will just show it itself out of nowhere. Of course, we have the Prediction Princess Trap here. A random super rare, Scrap Shark. This guy has a soft spot for me because it's just a man-eater bug, but I like him anyways. This card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard. Target one card in the field, destroy it. Destroy any card, by the way, not just a man-eater bug. Better than man-eater bug. And it's not a flip effect. It just does it. Quadradal Chaos. Blackwing Backlash. Don't talk to me about Black Wings. Realm of Danger. This well. Okay, what are you? Number C69. Heraldry Crest of Horror. 4,000 attacks. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Because 4 level 5s. Yeah, because that's gonna happen. But I mean, we're all talking about regular Yu-Gi-Oh, so maybe it's normal to get 4 level 5s out of nowhere. When opponent monster declares an attack and destroy all cards your opponent controls, if the card has number 69 attached to it, it gains this effect as well. You detach one Exceed material from this card, then target one face-up Exceed monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that face-up monster's original attack. And it gains attack. And if it gains attack this way, this card's name becomes that monster's, and it gains that monster's original effect. This effect lasts until the end phase. Jesus Christ. 4,000 damage. If they attack, destroy everything that they own. No negative effect against you. They attack, blow up their entire board. Then detach and exceed. If you have 69 attached to them, detach a material, which you have 8,000 of them attached to this thing. Then target and exceed they have, if they happen to have an exceed. Gain its effects and its attack. And yeah. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's only super rare and it has no protection, but unless it steals protection from the exceed that's on their side. But still. And Utopia Buster. If you control the Utopia monster, destroy the face-up monster your opponent controls that has the lowest attack, your choice. So Fissure, except you can only use it if you have Utopia, which is dumb. And if you do inflict damage to your opponent, you go to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. Opponent equal. That, on the other hand, is fine. So it's a Fissure with max burn. Not just half, just quarter burn. Full burn. Let's read that again. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. So, Fissure plus full burn damage on their health, their attack. So, I guess that's not terrible. We already have one of these keys. I wish I knew what the keys were for. Unless that's like unlocking packs. Okay, we're going Ultra. Oh my god, Utopia coming out of here again with our psychedelics. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! See, it went nuts here, but then we had that one pack that's 2 supers and ultra, so Phantom Knights of Tombshield, Daruma Dropper. We can't trust these cards anymore. Madolche Mufi. Okay, that's a rare with a hollow. See, I know these are like combined with like foods, but for some reason, I don't know what this word is. What food this is supposed to be. It must just be something I don't know. I don't know. We have a hollow of S4. Oh, here's an S-Force. Gravitino. Each of your opponent's monsters in the same column as your S-Force monsters is banished when it leaves the field. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one S-Force card from your deck to your hand, except S-Force Gravitino. You can only use the effect of S-Force Gravitino once per turn. Okay, we got Ritual Beast Tamer, Waifu, Lara, Aqua Mirror, Illusion. Ooh, World of Prophecy. Well, it's not. I thought it was a waifu for a second, but it's just Parshath. One of the 8,000 Parshath cards. Or Parshath lookalike. And for some reason, an ultra rare that gave us big explosions. It gave us freaking the psychedelic colors from Duel Links. It gave us that weird Utopia dude. Whichever Utopia that is. I don't know. Why Utopia too? Why is it Utopia? Not Dark Magician, because I'm assuming this is like a Utopia adjacent card. So, not Dark Magician, not Neos, not... What is his ace? Not Stardust Dragon. We have to skip Exceeds. Not... What is this pendulum? Is this pendulum just a Performer Pal, or is it... Odd Ice Dragon? I don't know if his special is Odd Ice Dragon or just a random Performer Pal. Either way, either why is it not Odd Eyes Dragon or one of the Performer Pals, and then Firewall Dragon as the link. But no, they chose a Utopia adjacent card from the Exceed series as the big splash for when you get ultras. Why? I don't understand. Mardell, Gene Raider, Boss of Lights. I don't know anything about the Gene Raiders. 2424 says at least it's even here. You can only control one Mardell, Gene Raider, Boss of Lights. If this card is normal special summon, you can add a 1 Gene Raider card or plant monster from your deck to your hand, any plant whatsoever, except herself. You can only use the effect of herself once per turn. I mean, that's not bad if you play her or special summon her. So if you play her, period, you get a free Gene Raider and or plant to your hand. It'd be better if she just special summoned one, but fine, I guess. I feel like we haven't got anything too crazy yet. Like, nothing that's blown my mind that I'm familiar with. I like that you can go the opposite direction. Okay, so we got Scrap Breaker, we got a freaking Pendulum finally. Form Power Odd Eyes Unicorn. I think... Actually, I don't know if this is in Duel Links yet. So Pendulum effect, once while this card is in your Pendulum zone, when your Odd Eyes monster declares an attack, you can target one other Performer Power monster you control. That attacking monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the targeted monster on the field until the end of the battle phase. And its monster effect is when this card is normal or special summon, target one Performer Power monster in your graveyard, gain life points equal to its attack. Okay. Fists of Fate, Harpy Lady Elegance, which I'm not familiar with. Dragonity Primus Pilus, 6 Samurai Thunderblast, and a Romage. Ooh, a Romage. And you are... Ooh, finally something to be excited about. Toon Dark Magician. I know Toons, nobody cares about Toons, but Toons, of course, are always going to hold a special place in my heart. Being someone who watched the original show as a child and is now 8,000 billion years old. But Toon Dark Magician, which I think is good magician, I mean good Toon tech because of what it does. Cannot attack the turn it is summoned, of course, while you control Toon World and your opponent controls no monsters. This card can attack your opponent directly. Once per turn, you get to discard one Toon card, then activate one of these effects. So discard one card, special summon one Toon from your deck, except himself, ignoring his summoning condition. So summon any other Toon in the world. Add one Toon or spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So you can grab any Toon you want, or you can grab Table of Contents or that strip, I forget what it's called. There's some good Toon spells. Or you can just go into one of the Toons that can attack the same turn they're summoned. I'm pretty sure they are. And of course they can attack directly. And then you use the thing that allows them to attack twice. I think there's a Toon card that lets them swing twice. Which matters in Duel Links because your life points are so low that you can OTK with that. But obviously in probably real Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not going to happen, but still. So that's exciting for me, at least. Another purple light trick. Ooh, we got golden glimpse. Okay, ooh, Sky Strikers. I remember back when Sky Strikers were just coming out, when everyone was going nuts over them. Metaformation. All metal foe monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense, while a metal foe's card is in your Pendulum zone. Metal foe's monsters you control except effect monsters are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. So all normal metal foe monsters you control are unaffected by card effects. But Dolce Marmalade, a Mozarta the Melodist Maestra, got a Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty, the Sanctioned Dark Lord, Gravity Axe Scarl, and 6 Striker Ace Kaina. You need a 1 non-Earth Sky Striker Ace monster. 1 non-Earth. What? One non-Earth Sky Striker Ace monster. Why is that not computing? Because it says non. So it has to be an element that isn't Earth? Why would it be that way? I don't know if I've ever... Have I never seen a card that's like, you're not allowed to summon this with this element, specific element, even though it's an Earth card? Why wouldn't it want to be summoned with an Earth? That is so weird. This card is special summon. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls that cannot attack till the end of your opponent's turn. Each time you activate a Sky Striker spell card or effect, gain 100 life points immediately after the card or effect resolves. You can only special summon one of them per turn. Also, this is a Link 1, so it's just one of these non-Earth Sky Striker Ace monsters. And what are you? Ooh. New key. Number C15. Gimmick Puppet Giant Hunter. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, and it was a monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So literally just a card that destroys. Takes 3 level 9s, which is ridiculous, but not actually that ridiculous when you talk about Gimmick Puppets, because I'm pretty sure that's pretty doable. Even in Duel Links, I think. Assuming the cards I'm thinking about are level 9s. Okay, nothing special here. Potentially. Ooh, we got a Blue Eyes Solid Dragon there. Princess Crystal Heart. 2 waters. Unaffected by your opponent's monster effects, and while this card is in the extra monster zone, which it should be, unless you're doing some weird stuff. During the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, that opponent's monster is unaffected by card effects. Okay, interesting. Try to negate their effects, except its own effects. This card or your Marincess Link monster this card points to is targeted for an attack. You can send one Marincess monster from your hand to the graveyard for that battle. Your monster cannot be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage. Okay, it's also 0 attack, requiring 2 water monsters. Vampire Sorcerer, Gear Arsenal, one-time passcode, never seen that before. Bashing Shields, Breath of Acclamation, and a Pendulum that I've not seen before. Zephyr Neo, Secret of the Yang Zing. Can a Pendulum summon monsters like Yang Zing and Zephyr monsters? This effect cannot be negated. It's at level 7, which isn't too high. But who knows if Yang Zings even go higher than that. Higher than 6. When this card is Pendulum summoned, or when this card is destroyed by battle or card effect while in your monster zone, you can add 1 Yang Zing or Zephyr spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Zephyr and Yang Zing once per turn. And what are you? So summon 1 security token, Ace, which is a Cyber's 2/2. In your defense position, you can only activate one-time passcode per turn. Of course, it has a scapegoat or whatever in it, a token. Okay, one-time passcode, I see you. Okay, Yellow Glint, 2 lightning bolts. Okay, something's hiding it. Ooh, nice, the mirror cards. Okay, Revive King's Hades. I probably should read this one. Morpheus, the Dream Warrior, White Knight. Former Power Wind Witch, nice. DD Assailants. Starry Night Sky, Guard Go. Which one of these is going to be it? Okay, Gravity Blast. Is there nothing here? Why Golden Glint? Oh my god, Konami's pulling the same stuff they pull in Duel Links, where it's like, gives you all this fanfare, nothing. There's no fanfare, gives you 8,000 super rares. Okay, you got a couple hollows. Torrential Tribute, I've heard the name for when a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. Oof! Why is this a rare? When a monster is summoned, period, blow everything up. Thanks, Konami. Rose Waifu. If a face-up plant monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a plant monster is on the field and this card is in the graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use the effect, use one of the effects per turn, and only once that turn. It is sent to the field by any means, so if you synchro, it counts. If it is destroyed, it obviously counts. If it's distributed, it counts. But is there timing being missed here? In certain situations. Again, why is timing a thing? Face a plant type monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. I would really like to know if there's any timing missing that happens there via weird summonings like synchro or tributes. Infinity Light, Shadal. Okay, we're gonna have to actually look at this. Squamata, could not see it through the silver. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, nice. Fairy Wind, Chaos End Master, and Doom Kaiser Dragon Assault Mode. Simple. Okay, only single one. Wave Motion Inferno, Fight for March, the Weather Painter Sun, Clock Arc, Ancient Gear Explosion, Tri Brigade, Waifu. You can banish any number of Beast Warrior, and or Winged Beast monsters in your graveyard. Special summon one Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast Link monster from your extra deck with Link rating equal to the number banished. Also, you can only use Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monsters as leak materials for the rest of the turn. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can send one Tri Brigade card from your deck to the graveyard, except Tri Brigade Kit. You can only use the effect of one. You only use the effect of Tri Brigade Waifu once per turn. I cannot read, that's too small. Super Quantum Mech Beast Grampulse. 2 level 3s. Abyss Sphere. Okay, you. What do you do? If you control no monsters or only pendulum monsters, apply this effect based on this card's pendulum zone. Left, reduce its pendulum scale by 3, so it becomes a 1. Right, increase its pendulum scale by 4, so it's 8. During your opponent's standby phase, you can special summon this card from the pendulum zone. Interesting. This card is special summoned to a zone that is not the center main zone. Destroy it. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can target one card in your pendulum zone, destroy it, and if you do, place this card in your pendulum zone. Okay, this card's like bouncing all over the place. Has to be placed in the middle, so very specific positioning. But that's fine. Interesting card. Which combos with itself, correct? Because you place both of them in the slot, and the left one becomes a 1, the right one becomes an 8. And if this is a mono pendulum deck, then it will always be a 1 and an 8. So I think it's a normal card. So if people probably consider this to be trash, I would use that card. Or someone known for playing meta. So Bending Destiny, that Wacky Alchemy, Bujin Intervention, Leotron, Heraldic Beast Leo, Dragunity Draft, Frody, Sheen Raider Boss of Swords, and Recover. So we got purple. And Utopia number who knows. Ooh, right at the end. Ooh, relinquished. How are they gonna do my boy dirty like that? Relinquish as a normal? Is that true? How are they gonna do him like that? I'm pretty sure I have a hollow first edition relinquish in real life. I assume he's hollow. He's at least first edition with some shine on it. Because of course back in the day they had the the starter decks for all the characters, and I had Pegasus's, of course. It's not since I was talking about liking tunes. Drama Dropper, Red Eyes Burn, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, invoked Agoides. Flammable Magician, of course. Your boy Relinquished. Ritual summon this card with Black Illusion Ritual. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card. Max 1. This card's attack and defense becomes equal to it. This card will be destroyed. Destroy the equipped instead. Equipped it with that monster. Any battle damage you take from battles involving this card is bounced back at your opponent. Or not necessarily. It's not reflective because you still take the damage, but is bounce a good way of putting that? I don't know. Your opponent takes burn. Cold Talker. I'm pretty sure Cold Talker are important, right? I don't know if it's this one, but Cold Talker inverted, 2 Cybursts, and it's a link 2, so it's only 2. If this card is link summon, you can special summon 1 Cyburst monster from your hand to your zone this card points to, which is to the side, so oof. You can only use the effect of Code Talker inverted once per turn. Okay, it's fine. Of course, you can do something with this. And our ultra rare? Ooh, okay, a card I actually know. A Ghost Trick Alucard. 2 level 3s. Monsters your opponent control cannot target Ghost Tricks or any face down monsters for attacks except Alucard. Attach an Exceed monster material from this card. Then target 1 set card your opponent controls. Destroy that card. You can only use the effect of Alucard once per turn. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one other Ghost Trick in the graveyard. That's your hand. So yeah, this is of course in Duel Links. I think it's also a... Is it an ultra rare in Duel Links? It might be a super rare in Duel Links, but it might be an ultra. I would love to have a Ghost Trick deck, so it's fine that we got Alucard. You found new card packs. Alucard's pack. And oh yeah, of course our Lightning Storm. Holy Jesus. Only 2 packs have no golden glint on them. What in God's name? And we can clearly see that this is special, so... What the heck? The last but not least, Jesus. Ooh. Pendulum. Consecrated Lights. Is that a Monarch? No, it's not. Barbal Melbrain, so the Burning Abyss. Fateful Hour, Orcus Harp Horror, Magical Musketeer, Return to the Zombies, and Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes. You attribute 1 Supreme King Dragon monster, destroy this card, and if you do, add 1 Pendulum monster with 15 or less attack from your hand. So this is a Pendulum effect. You tribute 2 Supreme King Dragon monsters, special summon this card from your hand. If your Pendulum monster battles an opponent monster, any damage it inflicts your opponent is doubled, just like Odd Eyes Dragon does by default. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can tribute this card, special summon up to 2 face-up Supreme King Dragon and or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monsters from your extra deck in defensive position, except himself. Super rare is... card that I'm not familiar with, but it's a Gen X card, and I'm all about Gen X. Gen X Controller, and a 2 non-tuner. So 6, and Gen X Controller is a level 3, so you need another level 3. Or a combination that adds up to 3. This card's effect depends on the attributes of its non-tutor synchro material. Gen X Controller is dark, I believe. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card to activate one of these effects. If it was wind, send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. If it was water, select 1 spell the trap card on the field and destroy it. If it was dark, select 1 face-up light monster on the field, destroy it, and draw 1. Incredibly specific on the dark, so you don't want that. Dispel the Trap is nice. The Wind is nice as well, so not terrible, I guess. For Gen X deck, maybe. Gen X Magma, Transcendata, nice. I like this card. Shurnuri style Solemnity? Oh, hold on, let me see. Solemnity. Why can't I not say that? I cannot talk today. I have not talked in a long time, that's the problem. Marincess Current, Gladiator Lash, Stardust, Phantom, Magical Something, and Magical Something is an ultra rare in Duel Links. Union Driver. Once per turn, you can either target one face-up monster you control, put this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. The equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect. Destroy this card instead. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can banish this equipped card. Equip one level 4 or lower appropriate Union monster from your deck to that monster. The monster this card was equipped to, you can only use the effect of Union Driver once per turn. Okay, so this is pretty decent except for the fact it's level 5, and I think this has to be summoned to apply the fact it's not from the hand. So it would have been good if it wasn't for that. Maybe it is still good, I don't know. Ooh, just a hidden or super rare in there. Exceed, Tribal Rivals, Fist of Fate, Saber Slash, Twilight Ninja, Shining Getsu, Infinity Track Harvester, nice. More of those Infinity Tracks. Virtual World City, cannot see, it's too small. Kowloon. And this is a Symphonic Warrior Guitar Pendulum. Pendulum effect is you can discard one card, special summon one Symphonic Warrior monster for your deck, except Symphonic Warrior Guitar. You can only use the effect of Symphonic Warrior Guitar once per turn, and its monster effect is when this card is normal summon, you can target one Symphonic Warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon. It's okay. And Thunderclap Monk. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control this special summon monster, quick effect, contribute this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one Thunder monster from your hand. In defense position, you can only use the effect, each effect, once per turn. Okay, so that's interesting, I guess. So you play this card, the activate effect, you pop him to blow them up, and then him being blown up, him blowing himself up means you can summon another Thunder from the hand. Okay, we got the purple in this. Okay, upgraded the gold. Which, there's our ultra. Ooh, random super rare. Hidden in the gems. Hidden in the packs. Morphotronic Force Field, a Virtual World Gate. Zonwu. And a nice, I would appreciate a 3-set of this, of one-time passcode. Deus Ex Crawler, Frightful Cruel Whale, Altergeist, Figilert, and Dragon Maid Titan. We haven't seen any Dragon Maids that are actually Dragon Maids, just that one Dragon Maid animal. Okay, so what are you? It is kind of creepy, I guess. Kind of weird looking. An Edge Imp, don't know you, and a Fluffle. I think that's an archetype. This card is Fusion Summon. You can destroy one card on both sides. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one Fusion monster you control, send one Fright Fur card from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard except himself. And if you do, the targeted monster gains attack equal to half of its original attack until the end of the turn. It's only at end of turn, so it's not that great. And you are something else that I'm not familiar with. Thunder King Ryo. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. That's a good effect, I guess. During either player's turn, when your opponent would special summon exactly one monster, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard and negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy it. Okay, that's pretty interesting, I guess. Stop them from, like, getting all these cards from the deck, and if they special summon, you can just blow it up. You could just negate it altogether at the cost of sacrificing him. It's not terrible, I guess. I don't know. Right at the front. Spirit Message A, Evil Soul Westlow, Tuning Gum, Prank Kids, Roxy's, Metaphys, Daedalus. This is Red Beard, Plunder, Patrol, Matey, and Zeradius, Herald of Heaven. And you are Mistaken Arrest. Quick effect, quick play spell, I mean. Till the end of your next turn after this card resolves, neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them, so the same effect that other card had, but it's a spell in spell form. Okay, nothing special here, but we got a Hollow, Water of Life, Marine Cess, Waifu, Basilamia? Basilamia? When a monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use the effect of the following. You can only use each effect of the following effects of Marine Cess Basil. Once per turn, banish one Marine Cess trap from your graveyard, add one Marine Cess trap with a different name from your deck to your hand. If the card is banished, you can target one face-up monster you control and gain 600. Toll Hike, Trevograde Revolt, Reboot, Cross Border, Constellar Belt, and Arisen, Gaia the Fierce Knight. Arisen, sorry. Purple, and Utopia number who knows what. I guess they kind of have to because there's no characters anymore, so someone has to show up. Okay, Red Eyes, Retro Dragon, Mathmech Induction, Curse of Dragonfire, Go-Go the Gallant Ninja, Runru, Arsenal Summoner. Ooh, Valkyries. Valkyrie of the Nordic Ascended. Also, this is Hollow. This card is not treated as a Valkyrie card, unfortunately, even though it's Valkyrie in its name. This card's normal summon. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no other cards, you can banish 2 Nordic monsters from your hand, special summon 2 Einherjar tokens in defense position. And Ultra is Evil Swarm Ophion. 2 level 4 is Swarm monsters, while this card that has Exceed material, level 5 or higher monsters cannot be special summoned. Interesting, got my attention. And all you need is level 4s for that. Once per turn, you detach an Exceed material from this card, add 1 Infestation spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Okay, I see you. Orpheon. Ooh, psychedelic. Okay. Okay, we got some. Oh, nice. It's Drill Dart. And that's Ghost Trick. Nice. Got a So Cute boss. So Cute boss. Is that say a play on words instead of saying succubus? Because for some reason we're not allowed to say succubus because Yu-Gi-Oh's stupid. I mean, it's funny and it is cute, but if the reason is because they don't want to use the word succubus, well then that's annoying. Vampire Curse, Vendra Daybreak, Sunvine is one of those Sunvine cards. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a plant monster you control that would be special summoned from the extra deck, quick effects, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, negate the effect. You can only use the effect of Sunvine Maiden once per turn. Your opponent cannot target Sun Avalon or Sunvine spell or trap you control. I just realized that I don't have a lot of space on my hard drive, so I probably should not have been playing. Should not have been recording for this long. Red Eyes Toon Dragon, Destiny Hero Drill Dark, and Ghost Trick Sokibos. 2 level 2s, nice. Well, you control another Ghost Trick monster. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. Once per turn, you can attach 1 Exceed material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field with attack less than or equal to the combined attack of all Ghost Trick monsters on the field destroyed, and if you do that, monster card zone cannot be used as long as you control a Ghost Trick monster. Oof. Can we get some more Soki bosses, please? Thank you. Cyber Dark Claw. The Cyber Dark deck came out recently. And by recently, I mean last year. Like a long time ago at this point. And... Tarantula. Isn't this a good card? Tarantula? I'm pretty sure Tarantula is supposed to be a good card. I've heard the name before, so that means it's probably a famous card, right? Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier. 1 tuner and 2. You have to have 2 non-tuners. When this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Great. The synchro summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card. So by anything. You can special summon 1 Trishula Dragon of Ice Barrier from your extra deck or graveyard. Its attack becomes more than it is by default. Then have the attack of any face-up monster your opponent controls also negate their effects. You can only use the 1 effect of Trishula, 0 Dragon of the Ice Barrier once per... Okay, what? Special summon this man or woman for 11, which, whatever. Special summon this dude. He comes out, pops 3, and not just pops 3, he banishes 3 cards of any origin. Then, if he's destroyed for any reason, special summon another Trishula from your extra deck, or 1 in the grave. Probably would have to be another one that's from your extra deck, and then you can start cycling them from your graveyard. And then when it comes out, it's stronger than it was before, and you're having any attack of the monsters on the field. The only problem is it has no protection, but it just summons itself back anyways. So it doesn't need protection. Though it can only use this effect once per turn, so if they pop you twice, well then you're screwed, but... Oof, Trishula, welcome to the team, my dude. Though, Soki boss, please? Soki boss, please? Ooh, see, ooh, Wind-Up Shark, nice. Oh, and it's hollow. Oof, and a hollow, Dragon Master Knight. Okay, so we got Mechanical Arcfiend, Mind Boral Dragon, nice Boral Dragons, Dark Magic Twin Burst, of course, Dragon Master Knight, and Wind-Up Shark, which is in Duel Links. When a Wind-Up monster is normal special summon to the side of the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Is this an ultra rare in Duel Links? I think this is an ultra rare in Duel Links. You can activate one of the effects, increase this card's level by 1, or decrease it by 1. So yeah, great. Great card. Thank you. Heretic Dragon, Heretic. I think it's Heretic. Yeah, Heretic Dragon of Azur, and Asceticism of the Six Samurai. And our super rare here is... Ooh, Abyss Megalo. Mermail Abyss Megalo. You can discard 2 other water monsters to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. When summon this away, you can add 1 Abyss spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can tribute 1 other attack position water monster. This card can make a second attack each battle phase. So nice, Abyss Megalo. I like Abyss Megalo. I'm very fond of that card. The YouTuber I watch all the time is very fond of him too, which is why I'm fond of him. Oof! Toon Magician, Dark Magician, nice. So we got 2 Dark Magicians out of this, which I am not complaining. High rate draw, flawless perfection of the Tenyi, Guardian Treasure, I'm liking the armored units, Goki Bear Hug, Witch of the Black Rose, Armored Dragon, Thunder level 3, and Toon Magician, Toon Dark Magician again. And my Ash Blossom Peas, thank you. So we got this man and Trishula, Thunder Kai, Gen X dude. So pretty good. I feel like opening packs feels good. You get so much good stuff compared to Duel Links. I just feel like I'm just being given so much. So hey guys, thanks for watching. remember to buy my stickers, tune into the next episode, like, subscribe, comment, you know what to do. See ya.